Good morning. Today is Monday, February 8th. For lunch today, there's pancakes with sausage patty, tri-tater, and syrup, or turkey deli sandwich, or pepperoni or cheese pizza. And today is a B day for everybody in the building. Now, a lot of you thought it would be an A day for everybody in the building, but due to the snow day and the in-service day last Thursday, we skipped the A day and we're moving right on to the B day. For grades 6 through 8, take a quick look at this week's recess rotations. And we've got 3 birthdays today. Happy birthday to Noah Gopp in the 8th grade. Happy birthday to Kira Fellion in the 8th grade. And happy birthday to Evan Rashesky in the 4th grade. Hope you have a great day. Hey everybody. So right now I'm going to guess that most of you don't read the newspaper on a regular basis and might not have a big idea of what's going around in the world on huge questions that people are talking about. Right now, you'll probably guess correctly, though, that a lot of it is about COVID and how can we keep each other safe. One of the big questions going on right now, especially in the United States, is it safe for students to be in school? With the idea that if they're close together, will they catch COVID from each other? Well, this year, students in Los Angeles, in New York, in most major cities have not gone to school. They've been learning remotely, or some are just learning on a part-time basis. Now, you're probably listening to me say that and say, wait a minute, what's the big deal? We've been going 5 days a week all the time here so far this year, and we've been okay. Well, that's the thing. We know that, and we figured that out along the way. But that very story has now started to get out of what's happening here in Nakusa, people learning from that all around the United States. So at the beginning of this school year, a total of 17 schools here in Wood County, including Alexander Middle School, the high school, Humke, everybody, it was involved in a study studying how masks worked. We kept answering questions on a regular basis, saying how many people were wearing masks, how it was going, and sharing our health data of how things were working in our schools. So this chart right here is one of the things that we learned from that study. So the blue numbers and the blue line you see are the number of cases that happened in Wood County. As more people got COVID, the farther in we went. The red line down here is how many people in the schools in Wood County got COVID. You'll notice as the community number was going way up, the school number was very low. It had a very low slope and it didn't grow anywhere near as fast as this. There were only very few cases. Basically what this means is that because people were wearing masks at all of the schools where we were taking care of this, as well as social distancing, staying apart from one groups to the other, as we were all doing this, it was really effective, as shown by these numbers, in making sure that COVID doesn't go from one student to another, even though we are close together in school. Now, what's really cool about this is last week, people all over the United States started learning about what successes we're having here in Wood County and started making new decisions based because of it. That's how science works. That's how research works. So last week, the CDC, or the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, published this study about the success we are having here in Wood County between August and late November. And this started then getting picked up by a lot of the major news outlets. Right here, you'll see that the New York Times says that the CDC officials say evidence indicates schools can reopen if precautions are taken. If you go down to the bottom of the article, it says very clearly, CDC researchers took a look at 17 elementary and secondary schools in rural Wisconsin where mask wearing was routine. The Washington Post published this article. CDC finds scant spread of coronavirus in schools with precautions in place. Cable News last week talked about the low COVID spread in 17 Wisconsin schools, pointing out that only 7 students' cases were linked to in-school spread. None of those in Nakusa, by the way. So what's cool about this is how science is done in real time. When all of this started last summer, we really didn't have a good idea of how corona spread or how it would work in schools. But by doing research studies like the ones that we were in, now people can, in other places who aren't here, can make decisions based on our success and then be able to go have that kind of success on their own. So in other words, people are learning about how corona functions in school based on the way that we're doing it in our very schools right here. That's pretty cool. So the success we've seen here at AMS and Wood County has been important for the rest of the United States. However, that doesn't mean that success is going to stay with us if we don't keep working at it. So when you're wearing your mask, please, please, please make sure that it is over your mouth and your nose. This does not protect people. You're still breathing out. The mask is not blocking it. When you need to wear a mask properly, it's in here. Anytime you're in the building, if you're playing basketball, if you're walking in the halls, you are wearing your mask because that's what we need to keep each other safe. If you're outside, it is okay to have your mask off if you are 6 feet apart from someone, but that's only outside. Inside, again, just remind, you need to have the mask on all the time. So, in summary, hey, we're doing a good job. Other people are noticing. It's making a difference. So let's keep making a difference for each other. And today's challenge is to let's get better and just keep getting better at wearing our masks safely and making sure that we take care of each other. All right, you have a great day.